Hello, John Talley here with Boats.net, and as you can see, we've already got our power head removed off for our 40 horsepower Mercury Tracker outboard engine. Now, I can go ahead and tell you, this one's going to be in serious trouble because it's not sounding good in there. But I want to see just how bad it is and if we can save this one or not. So if you're ready, I'll go open up my toolbox and we'll dive into this. All right, guys. Since we cut cameras yesterday, I was poking around and found some unwanted material in the base of the cowling. That is not a good indicator. So out came the flashlight, started poking around, and you could see something that you don't want to see from the outside of an engine, and that would be one of the connecting rods. So this crankcase is actually kaput. Now, do I still want to rebuild it? Yes. But I don't know if there's anything that's going to be usable inside of this thing yet. So before I go ordering a bunch of parts, let's tear it down, see just how bad it is, and then I'll make a determination as to whether or not I want to fix it or not. We'll go ahead and pull flywheel, intake, just the minimum that we have to do to get to the to where I can split the crankcase. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, we've got the linkage arms pulled off. Now we're just going to pull the carburetor off. All right, guys, all I'm doing now is just getting the various lines out of the way so we can go ahead and split the bottom half of the block open. Now, if you are worried about getting all these lines back in the right order, your best line of defense, this right here. Just take pictures as you go along, because sometimes it's a lot easier to reference your photos than to call it on your memory. But if you're still lost, go to our website, go to the exploded diagrams, and that's going to give you an overall picture of how things should go back together. All right, let's go ahead and get our intake pulled off. See what we see. This off. Output bearing. I would bet this fuel pump is rather gummed up. Is that it? Yeah. Come on, baby. Get our reeds out of the way. All right, that one looks okay. Of course, that one's completely trash, but here's the most important part. I think the crankshaft may be usable. So guess what, guys? We're going to keep going. Since I am going to go forward on this one, let's go ahead and get the rest of the electronics out of the way, the starter, etc., etc. That we've just got a clean blot where you can really see what I'm doing, and we'll completely break it down. Then I'm going to go start ordering parts. I believe those three and that whole bracket comes off. Ooh, look at that. Bet you wasn't charging too well. Yeah, I want to get off the flywheel now. 24 millimeter if you're curious. This is when you go to your toolbox and get your puller of choice. One I'm using is one made by Yamaha, or actually K&L Tools. Whatever puller you do use, make sure it's got an adapter of some type that goes in the center, because that's the end of your crankshaft, and you don't want to damage it. Let's see if we can get this to pop loose. There we go. Such a satisfying sound when it lets go. So we'll take off this bracket. We can lay it upside down flat. Yeah, that is not the case today. All right, let's see if we can get her to lift out. This one was on its way. It hadn't caught anything yet, but it was thinking about it. Let's see if we can negotiate this piston out of here. Fight all you want, you're gonna lose. That is not supposed to be there. That'll go on the wall of shame. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. What I'm gonna do next is go order up some parts. I think once I get the crankshaft checked, we're going to be able to get away with a couple of new pistons, connector rod, and of course, most importantly, the block, because, well, there's no rescuing this one. Well, listen, if you need any parts for your machine, why don't you come see us at boats.net and we can get you taken care of. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below and I'll do my best to answer. And hey, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you can keep up with whatever I'm working on next. We just want to say thank you for shopping here with us at boats.net, and we will see you in the next video. You have a great day.